2 years, both alike in dignity. In fair Daytona, where we lay our scene, comes, well, okay, I don't know the rest of it, but let's go here. This is what's up for this video in Peak Speed Lab 164. Thanks for joining us. Play like some sort of cool so we get to the beginning of this video. Okay, here we go. Anybody know what that's from? Hopefully you do. If not, it's a bit of Shakespeare. And no, of course, I'm not a Shakespearean, if you haven't been able to tell by my voice and my, my lack of ability to act and all of that stuff. But what we will be talking about today are these two NASCAR vehicles. Now, these are from 2024 and 2026. These are Kyle Larson's cars. We've got two different years. Again, we've got the 2024 2026 coming up at you. But first, got to talk about the giveaway. If we hit 66 subscribers, I'm going to give away this Batmobile Silver Series box set. That's right. I'm wacky. I'm crazy. Look at that. Look at the crazy camera work. All right. I'm working on a budget. What can I tell you? So I don't know what's going on today. I had a good workout this morning and been very productive today. And then I just got up from a nap. So you know what? I'm going to be a little more, woo, here we go. All right. So I think it's time we get to the unboxing. Oh, the giveaway. Yeah, once we hit 66 subscribers. You know what? Look at that. I almost forgot. I'm all over the place. So we hit 66 subscribers. I'm going to set up the announcement for the giveaway. We'll figure out what we'll do at that point. But at last check, we needed 40 more. So, hey, hope you're going to, I keep saying hey, and hey is for horses, as we've all know. What do we say? All right, that's it. Let's go. Let's on with it. I'm on with it. I'm over it. I'm not over it. I'm not over with it. But let's unbox. Okay, I'm keeping the Batmobile pack in the background just for the fun of it, at least for now. How about we do 2024 first? This is, ooh, look at the fancy, that's the fancy NASCAR hologram QR code to show this is an official vehicle, NASCAR vehicle. And I'm about to just open up this box, Kyle Larson, this is the, well, we'll see, the Camaro ZL1, limited edition. Oh my goodness. Yes. I mean, if you're going to be a collector, I don't know, keeping these in boxes, I agree with the video I saw. I wish I could remember the content producer's name, that if you want to collect cardboard, that's what Pokemon cards, potentially Magic cards, baseball cards, others, all manner of other cards. But for, this 1/64 scale die-cast happiness of cards, you got to get them out. You got to get them out of their packaging and use them. Otherwise, what's the point? All right, let's take a look. We'll do the usual close. All right. Woo, this thing feels like it could be fast. I know it's fast in real life, but we will see if it's fast in the lab. I know I didn't mention this earlier because I was trying to do Shakespeare. Poorly, of course. This is Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction, and the ramp decides the results. We have continued. This is video 2 of the new kind of way we're doing things, new format. Today I just picked 2 cars because I had these 2 years, or 2 versions of this. Ooh, this one's made in China. Okay. Now I just realized something. This is not Hot Wheels. This is, oh, wow. Okay. This is NASCAR / Lionel Racing / this looked like, yeah, Lionel Racing, Hendrick Motorsports. Wow. Okay. So really double official. So anyway, that's 2024. I got to make sure I keep track. So 2024 will go here because that's the first year. And then we will do 2026. Okay. I was thinking, I always go to Hot Wheels because that's mostly what's in here, but we do others, other vehicles as well. Funny story today. I don't know how one does this, but I did this when I was eating my lunch. I bit the tip of my finger, and boy, does that hurt. Ugh. Okay, so this is 2026, and it's 2026. So we're looking at current year versus a couple years ago as I get this thing out of its case. So yes, I am just going to open this. We're going to see what's what. We're going to see if these castings, woo, that one feels a little heavier. So here we go. This is 2026 is on the right side here. Now let's do the close up of it. Not too much of a difference. I'm looking like the yellow accent's slightly different. I'm looking at the kind of placement. There's more white in the middle there by the doors, the top, because I can see the other one over here, so I can kind of compare it. Blue with a little. This one has a little more of a white accent, where the other one is blue. And I'm betting probably China because the other one is made in China. This one is as well. But wow, rubber tires. What? Okay, so this might not be any competition because this feels like rubber tires and this is plastic tires. Okay, that's plastic base. This is metal base. Okay, so they upgraded. So the same kind of release from NASCAR, Lionel Racing, whatever, it is. Yeah, we're going to go with Lionel Racing because that's what's on the bottom here. It is very interesting that this one, the 2026 version, was made with nicer parts than the 2024 version. So I'm betting most likely because we have plastic wheels and rubber. Rubber is going to be slower because of a little more friction. It's heavier. So maybe could the weight help overcome the friction? I don't know. We'll see. Stick around. We're going to go find out after we do the measurements. Okay, but first, let's get to the measurements. Okay, we're back here at Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity mass is about to meet friction again. About to do the 20 warm-up runs of the two NASCAR vehicles, the 2024 and the 2026 version of these Camaros, of these Chevys, and from the Lionel Racing line company. So We've got the Play Robotics timing system set up. I got it plugged into the laptop, so we should be able to track these two cars, their actual lap times as we go. But as always, we got to do the inaugural very first one. So let's turn it around and let's check out what we got. Okay, so we're using lanes 2 and 5. This is the short form drag strip, same that we're using for all the short form drag strip testing. And we are about to see how these two cars roll. Very first run. Okay. 1.91. Wow. Slow, considering one is rubber tires, one is plastic. I thought they were going to be a little faster. So we're going to run them through their 20 warm-up laps before we do the 10 officials. Stay tuned. So just finished the 20 warm-up laps. The last lap I did with the GoPro camera all the way, but we had a couple other really kind of cool coming going GoPro shots that I'll plug in. So you'll have seen these by now. So I don't know why I'm telling you, but that's what they were. Anyway, the warm-ups yielded a bit of a surprising result. What do you think that result might have been? We're about to do these 10 official laps. Hope you stuck this long. So I'm going to record, of course, all 10. We'll put it in regular motion. So we don't make any viewers like sick out there watching the vroom fast view, realizing I just missed what I just saw. I'm watching this to watch the race, not to kind of like see a blur. So here we go. We're about to get it with the 10 official laps. They are seated. Let's make sure they're in the center there. Lanes 2 and 5. We got it. We going. All right, official lap 1. Wow. Okay, the 2026 running super hot. So that is the 2024 in lane 2. Although it says lane 5 on the track, but this is lane 2 for Play Robotics. And then the other car in this lane that hit the 1.81 is the 2026. So as you're watching the rest of these videos, keep an eye. The lane 2, lane 5. We are on lap 10. So far, the 2026 has only lost once. Again, surprise, because I figured the plastic tires were going to be the faster car, the faster casting, but that's why we test in controlled conditions. 20 warm-up laps, 10 official laps. I think it's only the second time for the 10 that it came in, that it beat the 2024 beat the 2026. All right, let's get this entered in, figure out how it all shakes out within their cohort and in general. Welcome back, my fellow Diecaster Blasters. This is Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction. There were some interesting results from this particular competition. Anyway, I'm Strick, and let's go over the averages real quick. We had the 2024, which was the plastic base plastic tires, came in slightly behind with the 10 official laps of an average of 1.917 seconds. That is the this one. That's the plastic base. You can kind of, I don't know, you can really tell, but that's the livery, so we can sort of see. And this is the 2026. This is the heavier car, so I'll put it this way. Now, you know what? How about I do it like this so you can actually see them? So 2024, 2020, 2026, 24, 26. There we go. Hey, oh, hey. Okay, so the 2026 vehicle average 1.8965 seconds for that short form drag strip. I really was thinking that the plastic car was going to run away with it, but again, you know, this metal base and rubber tires, and it does feel, I mean, when you feel the cars together, I mean, it feels more quality, but because it's heavier, which is probably why it feels that way. But everything else, I mean, you look at them and you almost look like the same car. I mean, there's some slightly different artwork and all, but in general, looks like the same car, both made in China, just a couple of different parts. And, you know, the ramp decided. So what does this mean? I don't know. It means that we need to keep a closer eye, rubber tires versus plastic tires, because to me, I know as we were looking at, the weight was kind of a distant second, but maybe the weight will have more of an impact than we think, which is why we're weighing the cars as a backup, because I want to see if maybe more of a trend continues as we continue to group cars based on rubber tires versus plastic tires, and also kind of see where they fall in the weight class and see if we get a sense that there's any validity there to, hey, the weight does have a little more impact than we thought. That's why we do this. We're just running these tests. It's about physics. It's about fun. It's about 164 scale diecast happiness. And I think that's going to be it. That's where I'm going to leave it. So hope you enjoyed this round of videos. Remember, subscribe if you haven't already hit that, because, hey, if you've lasted this long, you know, this is going to be up for grabs. And once we hit 66 subscribers, the Batmobile Silver Series box set. Okay, so as always, we're going to respect the folks who made, developed, drove, inspired, etc. these vehicles, and give them their moment of glory, right? On the lighted spinning pedestal, which is not this. It's not this. It's down here. It's down here. Two households, both alike. I screwed that up already.